Okay, so what you are looking at here is a Moso Bamboo seedling, and this was planted exactly 1 year ago. I planted this outside. Here's my hand, and that is about it's about 3 inches tall. That's about it. And that's actually a shoot that came up this year because the seedling itself actually over the winter died, and that's just actually a new shoot, which is only slightly bigger than the seedling that grew last year actually. So there's actually two seedlings from 2 different seeds. So like I said, 1 year ago, and that has been outside ever since. Started in the ground outside. I didn't start it in any starter pots or anything like that. And then at the same exact time I started seeds in the house, and that there is almost 6 feet tall now. This pretty large patch here that was started in a pot inside, and it grew 8 months continuously. And this is exactly why starting something inside the house is beneficial, because you can control the conditions, and outside you cannot do that. So it's a very large patch, and since I've planted it about 2 months ago, it has grown a bunch more shoots since then. We're kind of in the middle of summer now, so it's not really growing any more shoots, but it is growing new rhizomes and spreading, which is exactly what we want it to do. Let's see if I can find one here. Just unbury it. This here, that's a rhizome coming out from the middle. Here's another one right here, and it's pretty thick. And I'm not going to go all the way around, but there are a bunch more growing out down this mound, and that's exactly what we wanted it to do. So I planted it earlier in the spring to give it a chance to establish, and I've been watering it ever since, every day. Since it has been pretty hot and humid lately, I have actually increased the waterings to every 6 hours for about 2 to 3 minutes of watering time. And it sounds like a lot, but it's actually not, because it's not coming out that fast from the sprinkler system I have set up here. It's actually just showering down a little bit at low pressure, so it's not oversaturating it. So that was started from, I think it was 8 months of growth inside the house in a pot, and then it has, I'm not going to say doubled in size, I'm going to say doubled in the amount of shoots it's actually put up. As far as height goes, it's with the new shoots, it actually probably gained about another 2 feet with the new shoots that grew since I put it in the ground. So, and then over here, this is an incense bamboo. This doesn't grow as big as the Moso bamboo. This is grows 35 to 40 feet tall. It's hardy to -15 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see on this the leaves are quite a bit smaller than Moso bamboo leaves, and they're not quite as green. It's I don't know, I don't quite like this as much as I do the Moso. The Moso has very large leaves, and these can range from like a lighter color to a darker green depending on how much nitrogen it's getting. But this is doing way better than that, because I planted that and that has expanded it just a little bit, and it looks like a lot. It's actually not. There's just a couple of shoots here that are kind of like leaning over. So that's the full size of the Moso bamboo, and that's grown considerably, so I'm happy with that. Next year it's probably gonna be the size of that entire mound where I'm kind of tracing my finger around here, with shoots that are probably the size of my finger. So probably get maybe 6 to 8 feet tall shoots, as long as the winter isn't too harsh and the main shoots that are there now don't die off too much. So I think that's pretty cool.